Oke, so jadi kenapa Gamic itu keluar dan memang nggak ada klarifikasi apapun dari EVOS. Jadi awalnya itu memang kita itu ada perjanjian dengan Gamic sebagai coach EVOS. Jadi ada perjanjian dari EVOS dan dia ada probation selama 3 bulan. Jadi selama 3 bulan ini kalau misalkan memang ada sesuatu kita bisa stop gitu. Dan memang yang terjadi sebelum 3 bulan ini memang ada beberapa hal yang kita tidak bisa lanjut untuk kebaikan EVOS juga, untuk tim dan kebaikan Gamic juga. Setelah Gamic keluar ini kita memang udah ada plan sebelumnya, itu memang sudah ada plan A, B, dan C. Jadi memang kita udah foreseen misalkan ada dengan Gamic nggak bisa lanjut, kita udah ada coach yang baru, itu Beyond, dia udah terbang dari Singapura ke Indonesia untuk membantu tim kita. Dan ya, hopefully semuanya berjalan lancar.
Gimana perasaannya, Bapak? Hah? Bingung? Oh ya, jadi ya kali ini EVOS ke dia. Gimana perasaannya? Let's go.
Merci bro.
So in Saturday and Sunday, because with limited time, it's more about to understand the current team, their strengths, their weaknesses, and what kind of play styles they were good at. But I think when speaking to the team, certain players may feel that they perform better on certain heroes, but in actual fact, they are overcompensating.
Seperti yang gue duga, EVOS sebenarnya dalam tekanan.
Betul.
Ya, dan Saat benar-benar bermain, ya mungkin nggak lepas, tapi mereka nyantai mainnya.
Betul.
Nggak terlalu memaksakan harus menang gitu. Mereka bermain sebaik mungkin aja.
Bete banget gocok main nge-lag. Kesel gue kalau mati hal kartu ke dapur tadi.
So game 2, what I've heard from the team was Rag was actually having some latency issues. So in the game itself, you can always see Hellcat, he always survives with a sliver of health. And the entire performance, I think the entire team was quite tilted by the technical issues, and I thought that was the main factor, just not being able to maintain a cool mental composure even with the technical difficulty. So I felt like that got to them. So I felt like gameplay-wise, it was just more of staying cool mental issue, because after game 2 especially, I think players got quite heated and quite tilted from the game itself. So there were actually arguments going on. So it's just more of maintaining a cool calmness and having a good environment, not good environment. I would say good attitude going into the game would actually change the outcome, because players at that point were just quite unhappy with their performances and their teammates at that point. because we faced Lofrey in President Cup on Friday, so more or less we did the analysis on them and we more or less understood their play style. So it's just more of knowing how to counter their aggression, and especially the level 1 aggression, but unfortunately we failed to do so. So we'll start improving on that and make sure that they don't get to snowball us like that anymore.
Dan EVOS harus mengalami kekalahan, berarti dengan ini juga seperti yang lu bilang bahwa posisinya ditendang sama Lufrey masuk ke 4 besar, EVOS turun dari 4 besar 2 poin penuh.
Kalian kegusur ke 5.
Kita poin aja udah 14.
So from last week's results, it's more about trusting the teammates, following through the shot call. Even though if it's the wrong shot call, at least 5 players are still following the same call rather than they're not following and everyone doing their own and doubting each other. So we're gonna fix on that, and with enough time, the players will have the habit of knowing what to do in certain scenarios, what kind of plans, plan A, plan B, plan C. So even if I'm not able to communicate what kind of plans we're going to execute, they'll understand clearly what the plan is going into the game. The proficiency on that hero. So as of now, I have more time to see how they play on certain heroes, so we can adjust the drafts accordingly to actually how proficient they are at that hero and the play styles of the team. And as of now, the team calls, the shot calls and stuff, we are still trying to fix it because there's some friction in the team right now. So eventually, I hope to smoothen it out, and for sure the team will get better. Yeah, so for EVOS fans out there, I hope you guys continue to cheer for the team and make sure to at least support them and give them positive comments, because as of now, they will really appreciate any nice comments along the way, regardless of the results or performance. And I hope to see the team in a cheerful mood, and we'll do our best.
Hey boss, why you fire gaming?
Because he said fuck you to the boss.